There are truths in life that often come too late. There are lessons that only hit when the chance to act is already gone. And here's one of the biggest truths of all. We don't always realize the value of someone until they are no longer in our lives. It could be a good man. It could be a loving woman. It could even be a parent, a friend, or an opportunity. We take people for granted, thinking they'll always be there. We assume love will wait. We believe time will slow down for us. But time does not stop. Love does not wait forever. At first, the loss feels small, like a whisper, like an empty seat at the table. Then it grows. The quiet becomes loud. The silence becomes heavy. The things you thought would always be there are gone. No more good morning texts. No more did you get home safe? No more laughter in the car rides. No more voice calling your name. And it hurts, not all at once, but wave after wave. You see, life has a way of teaching lessons in slow motion. First comes the missing, then comes the wishing, and finally, the regret. The regret of not saying thank you enough. The regret of not saying I love you when it mattered. The regret of being distracted by ego, pride, or games. And then you realize something powerful. You didn't just lose a person, you lost an experience. You lost a rare kind of love, loyalty, and care. But here's the twist. This message isn't just about regret. This is about awareness, because you don't have to wait until it's too late to see value. You don't have to lose someone before you finally learn. You can choose today. You can start now. You can appreciate the people in your life while you still have them. Think about it. The man who stands by you in hard times, the woman who supports you when you're weak, the friend who answers your call at 2 a.m., the parent who sacrifices quietly for your comfort. These people are treasures, but we often treat them like they're replaceable until they're gone. Here's an example. A man spends years chasing money, thinking his wife will always be there. He misses dinners. He ignores her feelings. He assumes her love is endless. But one day, she stops waiting. She stops caring. And suddenly the house feels like a hotel. Empty, cold, silent. By the time he realizes she was his greatest blessing, she has already healed. She has already moved forward. And what hurts the most isn't just her absence. It's knowing she gave him her best, and he gave her his leftovers. Another example. A young woman has a father who always checks on her, always asks, "Did you eat? Are you safe?" She rolls her eyes, annoyed. "I'm fine, Dad." Years later, that same phone no longer rings. The chair he used to sit in is empty, and she would give anything, absolutely anything, to hear those simple words again. "Did you eat? Are you safe?" Here's the truth. When people show love, patience, loyalty, it is not weakness. It is not guaranteed. It is a gift. And when you ignore that gift, life will teach you. The lesson will come, and it will not be soft. But this is not a hopeless message. This is a wake-up call. Because the same way regret feels heavy, gratitude feels powerful. The same way loss teaches, appreciation transforms. You don't need to wait until love is gone to value it. You don't need to wait until silence to appreciate someone's voice. So here's what I challenge you to do. Send that thank you text today. Hug the people you love today. Apologize while you still have time. Say I love you without waiting for the perfect moment. Because the truth is simple. The right moment is now. And if you've already lost someone, if regret already burns inside you, then let that pain transform you. Let it teach you maturity. Let it teach you to love better next time. Let it remind you to never again take for granted someone who gives you their heart. Because yes, you may not get the same person back, but you can honor their lesson by becoming the kind of person who never repeats the same mistake. Remember this, a good man who walks away, a good woman who stops waiting, a parent who is no longer here, they are not punishments, they are lessons. Lessons about time, lessons about love, lessons about gratitude. And the only thing heavier than love lost is love you had, but never valued. If this message spoke to you, don't just listen, act. Comment below, I choose gratitude. Because when you choose gratitude today, you protect yourself from regret tomorrow.